Deciding who should pay the bills. This is one of the icebergs. It's way bigger than it looks. Almost everything else in life is way smaller than it looks. Most couples don't realize it, but deciding who should pay the bills is often the most complex aspect of their relationship. I've heard people say the other person is better at math, but keeping the books in order is not much to do with math. If something costs a dime and you've only got a nickel in your pocket, no mathematician in the world can close that deal. It's not about math. It's about maturity. The maturity to quantify the amount of money coming in while anticipating the amount of money going out to make sure the first number is bigger than the second, and to do it all without being snarky. That takes a grown-up. The unfortunate corollary of this arrangement is that the other person becomes the child. In any relationship, the person who controls the money is in charge. The person who doesn't isn't. Let's say, for example, your wife has been managing the books ever since that summer you lost your job and then used your income tax refund for a boat deposit. So now you hand over every paycheck to your wife, and other than the pocket money, which she calls your disposable income but is actually your allowance, she decides where and when the money goes. And of course, once you have no control over something, you immediately lose all interest in it. Soon you lose all connection between the money you are contributing and the lifestyle you are enjoying. You don't think about the mortgage and taxes that are being paid. You don't think about the phone and utility bills that are being taken care of on time. You're not aware that your credit card debt is under control. All you know is you hand over your paycheck every week and you're not being allowed to buy a motorcycle. Another more subtle side effect is the inequity of information access. Marriage is about sharing equally. Under these circumstances, your wife knows exactly how much you make and how much you spend, which is fine. However, you don't have a clue about her finances, which is okay when addressing joint expenditures like rent and services, but can be problematic when you get to discretionary spending. Maybe the money she spends on having her hair and nails done every week should be used to buy power tools. I'm saying this as an example of how problems start. I'm not suggesting that you tell your wife to nix the manicure so you can buy a nail gun. What all this boils down to, which applies to most aspects of a relationship, is the need to communicate. There needs to be regular meetings between you and your chief financial officer, wife, where you can discuss the current fiscal status and set policy. The decision to have her handle the money is logical and will help you avoid prison time. But she needs to respect your entitlement to review the plan and make suggestions. As long as you know what's going on, you will avoid feelings of resentment and begin to appreciate what your wife is doing for both of you. The flow of information is the key. Knowledge is power. At the next meeting, ask her when you'll be able to buy a motorcycle, and she'll say never, and you won't even flinch, because in your heart you know that's the best answer for her, for you, and for all the members of your community.
Red Green's new book, How to Do Everything, available now at bookstores everywhere and at redgreenshop.com.